Welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at the new Real Racer by Kobotix. This thing is a 1/28 scale FPV live stream ready RC car. Yes, this isn't the first time I've featured FPV products on my channel, but the good thing about this one, you can stream directly to social media. Today we're going to take a closer look at what you get in the box. We're also going to take a closer look at the car itself, and then we'll get it out for a test run. So let's take a look at what we get in the box then. So we'll start with the transmitter. This thing feels quite nice. We've got a nice foam grip on the wheel there. Now we've got various different options that we can adjust from the transmitter. That is our on and off button. We have got our steering dual rate, steering trim, our bind button, our throttle dual rate, and we've also got a auxiliary button as well, and that activates the gyro. Now the Real Racer uses a mobile app, and when the app is running you can use the two buttons on the transmitter here to take a photo on the left button, and on the right you can use that button to start recording. You've got a black and white manual which is definitely worth reading because this thing does have a lot of different features, and to make sure you get the most out of Real Racer, definitely check out the manual. We've got a USB charger, cleaning cloth for the goggles, a little screwdriver. Here are the FPV goggles then. Now these things look like they're well made, fully adjustable, which is handy if you have a big head like me. Now these goggles don't come with an FPV screen. You will have to use your phone if you want to use the FPV features on the Real Racer. It's very simple to do. All you have to do is clip your phone into the front. There's two adjustable tabs at the bottom there, and they will keep things nice and secure. Finally, we have the car itself. Here it is. This is the Real Racer. I think it looks quite nice. Now it is 1/28 scale, so it is a little bit tiny. As you can see, we've got the FPV camera on the top there. Overall, not a bad design. Under the body shell, this thing has a list of impressive features. The car weighs 180 grams. The included FPV camera has a resolution of 720p and it streams at 30 frames per second. We'll take a quick look at the included battery. Now to get to the battery we do need to undo a screw. I'm going to use the included little screwdriver to get this out. Now this is a little bit of a pain. I do wish they had like a latch system or a clip or something along those lines. I'm not really a fan of taking screws out to get to batteries, but that's just me. So this is the included battery, an 800 mAh 1S LiPo. They say this thing will give us about 25 minutes of runtime. I wonder if it will. Video streaming is done through Wi-Fi. There's no analog FPV signal here. Everything is done through your router or the private network that the car will set up when you connect to it through the app. This thing has low latency streaming technology, so it should give us a nice clean HD feed directly to the goggles. Interchangeable body shells are available, and the guys at Kobotix were kind enough to send me some of the different body shells you can run on this little car, and there's even an unpainted one for you to create your own design. As mentioned previously, the car features fully proportional steering and throttle. Another nice feature on the Real Racer is the inbuilt gyro. As you can see, it's not switched on at the moment. If we switch it on the transmitter, there you can see the wheels adjusting. Very nice. This little car is four-wheel drive, and it even has independent suspension. Yeah, not a huge amount of travel, but it's definitely better than nothing. There's only one thing left to do. Let's get the battery charged up and let's see how it performs. Right, so let's have a quick look at the app. I've got it fired up here. Now we've got various different things on the screen here. On the bottom left you can see your signal, your battery level, your gyro, which is currently switched off. We can record video, capture image. We've got our media folder and we've got our settings. So taking a look at the settings menu then, there's various different things going on here. We've got our streaming menu, which covers loads of different things. You can adjust your streaming quality, You can go up to very high. I'm actually on low at the moment because I want to get the least amount of lag when it comes to the video feed. You can adjust your video filters. Now, I was just having a quick play with this before I started recording, and neon mode was quite cool. Let's go into our storage menu then. Now, you can actually fit a micro SD card to the car, and that will save all of your footage as well. You've got your car settings there. You can make a few adjustments to the actual car itself within the app. We've also got our Wi-Fi settings. Now, I have actually got this connected to my router, but the other option you've got is for the car to set up its own private network, which again is going to give you the least amount of lag. I'm going to see how it performs on the router first, and then I'll test it out on the private network. You've also got help and info, the instruction manual, how to play, all your version info, all that sort of stuff. So overall, not a bad little app, lots of information, and it's all very well presented. I like it a lot. Let's talk about one of the most unique features of the Real Racer, and that is its ability to live stream. Now, as you can see here, if you download OBS Studio and you grab the plugin from the Real Racer website, you will be able to stream directly into OBS Studio. Once the plugin is set up, it's very easy to get the footage directly into OBS Studio. Now, this is ideal if you enjoy streaming and you want to incorporate something new to your live streams. I think this is super unique and it's completely different to what we've seen before. I have already tested out the Real Racer indoors. We're now going to see how it performs out and about. Now, when I was inside, it performed really well, nice and quick, nice precise steering. Also, the gyro was a nice little addition, especially on slippery surfaces. It helped to keep the car nice and stable, but I really want to see how it performs out in the open. Right, so let's stick the goggles on and see how it performs through FPV. Right guys, so let's give this a quick go then. So I can see myself sitting over there. Now, through the headset, the video quality is really, really good. There is not a huge amount of ground clearance on this little car. So even though we are on an incredibly smooth surface, it does feel a little bit bumpy. So is there any lag? Well, there is a little bit because this thing is using a private Wi-Fi network which it creates itself. It's not like your analog FPV signals, but the difference you have is this thing is HD 720p as opposed to FPV signals are a little bit less, so the quality is definitely a lot better on this. I think to really get the best out of this little car, you want 2 or 3 of them running around at the same time. It'll be a lot more fun when there's a few of you running these things around on a proper little track. Again, I think it's probably better suited to an indoor environment, but I did want to see how it got on out in the open. And I think this video proves that it can handle some outdoor terrain. Oh, hit the chain. Now I am getting a little bit of lag the further I go away, but it's still nice and controllable. Feels really good through the goggles. Yeah, this little car is a lot of fun, and I've tested out a lot of FPV products on my channel. I would say this is definitely up there when it comes to fun factor. Yeah, huge amount of fun, really enjoying this actually. So there we go then guys, that was the Real Racer. It handles extremely well, the video feed is really good quality, HD 720p, and the addition of the gyro is a very nice little feature. I love the fact that you've got different options when it comes to your body shell, and I just think with a few more of these running around, you're going to have a huge amount of fun. A great little performer, it's packed full of great features. Yeah, I'm really liking this one and I cannot wait to have more fun with it. I also really love the fact that this little car has got streaming features. That is a first when it comes to RC cars, and it's definitely a little bit of a game changer. So I really hope you enjoyed seeing the Real Racer in action, and if you did, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Also head over to their website, check out the full spec, and if you enjoyed today's video then be sure to grab one. These things are great fun and I really enjoyed myself today. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you again soon on the next one. Take care.